Hello. We're here. Yay.
1 minute late.
Oh boy. Sometimes we're late to things.
We're actually usually pretty good.
Yeah, we're good. Well, welcome everybody.
Yeah.
Look, we usually have books behind us, but
We do
now
have books behind
we
us.
have boxes of books behind us. Actually, it should be more like this. Then it's all just book boxes. We'll turn it.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Hi, Roberta and Nancy and Orphan Annie and PRDSJ.
Orphan Annie.
We got people all over the globe. Washington State, Missouri, Australia.
Let's see, Australia. They're like 13 hours ahead of us, I think, over there, depending on where you're at.
Upper Michigan. We were just talking about Upper Michigan and how we need to go there someday.
Oh, we were. Upper Michigan.
Nancy's in England, and yes, she is still awake.
Where's the best place to visit in Michigan in the summertime?
Probably it's already like booked wherever it is.
No, Terry will tell us.
Pennsylvania. It's 1 p.m. in Australia.
Okay. Oh, wow. So even more than 13 hours ahead. You must be in, I'm going to guess
15.
You're in Sydney. That's my guess. Maybe.
Roberta's asking what's next. We can't tell you. That's it. Coming up in a future video.
Oh, Roberta. Well, if you haven't been watching our regular videos,
hi, Lindsay.
Maybe you're behind the times a little bit. So if you don't know why these boxes are here in the first place, you should go watch our most couple recent videos. Lindsay's here.
Okay. I'm drinking Cranberry Canada Dry.
I was wrong about where PRDSJ is family is. They're not in Sydney. Oh well.
You do know Australia really well.
I do. I know my geography.
Yeah, she's trying to get a secret out from us.
What's that?
She's trying to get the secret out.
Oh.
Kitty, come here. Come say hi to everybody.
Okay, Victoria, Australia. Sweet.
Kitty.
We should go visit Australia sometime.
Oh, yes, we should. We aren't going to talk about that tonight, about what's next.
No.
But we are going to talk about, we thought it'd be fun. Well, we usually don't start till 5 after, but this is going to be a shorter one.
Do we need to wait for more people to get on? I'm not sure how many people are going to be here.
We got plenty.
We have 13 right now.
Yeah. We would love to come visit.
Yeah, man.
We thought it'd be fun to periodically, I don't know what that period would be, but periodically talk about what oils we are using the most right now. Okay, Pictured Rocks. We asked Terry in Upper Michigan what was the best place to visit in summer, and she said Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore is beautiful. Lots of places with hike and fun Lake Superior cruises. Stop for the
little heart thing is covering this up. I can't see it.
Something along the way to Marquette.
We don't know.
I'm
gonna look that up.
Okay,
you keep talking.
So we just thought, like, we're always using oils all the time, every day. But sometimes we're using some more than others, and we thought it would be kind of a fun framework to reveal our health secrets and share with you private medical information as we tell you what oils. A meat pie, a pasty. I love the sound of that. We thought that would be it.
You can get a pasty there?
Yeah. We need to
do that.
To talk about like what oils we're leaning a little bit more heavily on than normal, maybe at that any given time, and maybe it would give us a chance to talk about things we don't normally talk about, or maybe sometimes we forget, if you aren't using oils as much as us, we forget to explain certain things or just give you some kind of daily use protocols for oils. How do you use your oils every day?
Yeah, how do you do that?
I think I've mentioned on here before, but I hosted my first like essential oil workshop or class back in June of 2011. My friend taught it. He was great. And almost every woman that came got oils. She got a kit of oils. And like 6 months to 12 months later, I don't know, maybe even further, I was over at one of my friend's houses that had gotten oils. And since I was new and scared, I didn't really talk to her too much about the use of her oils and how she was doing with it. But I was doing something at her house. I don't remember what. And I saw her oils were like still in the box.
Oh,
like never really even opened. And I was like, I need to do a better job of helping people learn how to use their oils, because doTERRA's oils are amazing. And if you're using them, you know that and you love them. And if you're not, then you might think that like you just got hoodwinked at some class. You know, like you went to it and you're like, I don't know, I just bought these things. I don't want people to feel that way. And so I thought all that to say that this might be a fun framework to kind of teach you a little bit more about how I use my oils and how they're blessing our life.
Perfect.
Yes. So.
And I will say, just, you know, because we say this at the beginning. So if you listen to Megan, you want to get some oils, you have to listen to Megan, by the way. That's required if you're going to be here. There's a link in the description below to go and get some oils for yourself, either a single or a kit. We always recommend starting with a kit. You become a wholesale member and then you get a kit along with it. So just click on the link below and then click become a member at the top of that page that you go to. It'll be across the top like this. And then you can,
where would it be again?
Across the top like this.
Okay, that makes a lot
way
more
up there
sense.
at the top of your screen.
That makes a lot.
Like really far up there. It's way
okay.
up there.
Oh, I shouldn't even ask. Okay. So let's jump right into it. If you have noticed, yes, you have, because we've mentioned it, we are moving.
He's pointing at me.
And you've noticed I'm married to this, train wreck. Just kidding. You guys know he's a dreamboat. No, we're moving, and we've moved a lot of times. We've talked about it a lot on the channel. But, we have done lots of stressful things, and I'm always impressed at our ability to find new stressful things to do. Like that we do it in such a way where we can't lean too heavily on our past because we're doing it in a new way.
Yeah.
So, of course, we get stressed.
Scenario.
We definitely get stressed. We have gotten better at handling our stress, as everyone does, I guess. But what I have noticed, and this might relate to the other thing I'm going to talk about, but I have noticed that as I get older and I have a lot of things going on in my life that are causing me stress, if I wake up in the middle of the night, it's very hard for me to fall back asleep. And it's very easy to get me stressed in the middle of the night, way more than maybe even during the daytime. I don't know why. Your thoughts start to run away with you. Ladies and gentlemen who are here tonight, maybe you are the same way. I did not used to be this way when I was younger, the blissful sleep of teenagers. But now if I like turn over or I hear a sound and then I'm like, I'm moving. It's like the little like that. Yeah. So there are a lot of oils that are very relaxing and soothing to the mind. And we've talked about a lot of them on here. But, I kind of use different ones because they seem to hit the spot differently for me. And so right now, what I'm using and what is helping me are these two. I'm using Serenity. Serenity is our restful blend. It is just a go-to oil for people who are feeling a lot of anxious or stressful feelings or having difficulty with sleep. So I'm using Serenity and I'm using Citrus Bliss. Citrus Bliss is a bunch of citrus oils with a little vanilla absolute in it. It smells like a creamsicle. I think the reason I'm using those two in particular is, like we said, Serenity has, I will never in a million, here, I'm just going to put my glasses on. Are you going to read it yourself with your glasses on? Yeah, it has lavender, cedarwood, hoe wood, ylang ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla, and Hawaiian sandalwood in it. It is very grounding. It is very relaxing. And so I will put that on the back of my neck, the bottom of my feet sometimes, because I'm going to tell you about something else I'm putting on the bottom of my feet at bedtime. But I will definitely, after I put it on the back of my neck, rub my hands on my pillow so that I can smell that aroma. But what it doesn't do necessarily is make me feel happy. I mean, like there's like a different note to relax and to feeling kind of like hopeful. And stress from a move is because you're feeling very afraid of the future. And of all the things you have to get done. So that's the future, I guess. And so that's where Citrus Bliss comes in for me. Citrus Bliss is very uplifting. And I'm going to put it on right now. for both of us because it smells so good.
Yay.
And I will not put this on the back of my neck because, as we've said many times on here before, citrus oils make it easier for you to burn. Not like it's really sunny, but I just don't do
sunnier,
it.
Though. It's
so
warmer.
I will take this and rub it on mine and Mike's pillows.
Yeah.
I do Serenity on his pillow too. And also something that's interesting, and I don't know where this idea or information comes from, but I found it to be true, that lavender oils and these sort of grounding oils in Serenity can help you fall asleep more quickly. But citrus oils help you stay asleep. And I do think it's because they are very relaxing, because they make you feel more hopeful and uplifted. So it's like I feel the stress in my stomach like loosen and dissipate. So obviously with how it's going around here lately, what we're doing, these are helping me a lot. And when I forget, I notice. I do notice.
You do. I notice too, because you're tossing and turning.
Yes. Goodness gracious, gracious. And then, I mean, I can think about anything. I can be like, was that the cat? Is the cat outside? Is the cat going to freeze to death? Are we going to come out in the morning and find a frozen cat body? What will that do to the children? Might actually make life easier, but sad, but maybe easier. Those are the sort of things that are happening to me.
I can always worry about the cat.
I do worry about the cats at night. So it's like because I'm like any little thing. So I just got to know. Are the cats inside? Are they okay? Do you guys feel that way? Tell me. I need some words. I'm very vulnerable right now. I just told you about my sleep habits. Okay.
Somebody chime in.
So also I'm very vulnerable because I'm wearing my reading glasses and look how crooked they are. Are my ears really that crooked?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
All of our ears are crooked, Megan.
But
I told you this.
It's such a visual representation of how crooked my ears are.
It's okay. We all have like crooked ears. Very few people have symmetrical or balanced ears. It's okay. Just keep them off. Don't put them on anymore. I'll read everything, okay?
Least of these said, I just got in here. Sorry, I don't know what you guys were talking about, but I'm sure it's something fun. We're talking about...
She's helping you out.
The oils we're using lately. And because we're moving, we have a lot of stressful things going on. I have a hard time sleeping. And those two oils, Serenity and Citrus Bliss, are helping me. Yes, Lindsay, I just got to...
Tilt your head.
Tilt my head.
So, yeah, so that it straightens them out?
Mm-hmm. I already did that. Okay, let's see if they're... No. You know what? Go to hell. Look how straight they are on him. I'm sorry for cursing.
Wow. This just became a PG-13 situation over here. We don't swear on our channel. We can't even edit that out. Oh, my goodness.
You were like, Megan, everybody's ears are tilted. And then you put them on, and they're straight as can be on your face.
No, they're not.
They are too. Look how straight they are.
Look, they're not straight.
Oh, look. What the heck is wrong with me? I'm afraid.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh, Michael.
We're going to replay that moment. We're going to put that on the other channel.
I just use it for comedic purpose. I don't say that word very much, but I know you guys probably
I really thought there was going to be, my ears are going to be crooked.
No, I'm the crooked one. Okay. Next thing to get real vulnerable with. I have crooked ears.
We do need to put that on the greatest hits.
I have trouble sleeping. I feel stressed about the situation with cats at bedtime and maybe think life would be easier without them.
That's always true with animals.
Yeah, no, I love them.
And children, actually.
Seriously adore our cats. They are like the world to me. But I also know that during a move, it's very stressful for the cats, and you're like, man, this is hard. Okay. Second group of oils.
Where are we going now with this?
Second group of oils I'm using.
What else are you going to reveal about your medical history?
It's my medical future.
HIPAA does not agree with this.
This is my medical future. I am in my mid-40s, and I'm now wearing reading glasses, and it seems to be...
and diapers.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, you know what? It's going to happen eventually.
Okay.
It's happening very quickly, the loss of my eyesight. But that shouldn't be a surprise because I'm blind as a bat, if you didn't know.
Always has been.
Yep, I have been since elementary school. Wearing glasses in elementary school. Big, thick,
that was really cool
thick
back
glasses.
then.
Yes, very cool. Anyways, another thing that's happening to me in my mid-40s, a little sooner than maybe I thought it would, but it turns out it's normal, is I am starting perimenopause.
Uh-oh.
For you. You better watch it. Oh my gosh.
That's why you said the thing you said before about me going somewhere.
What did I
Right?
say? Oh,
You told me to go to H-E-double hockey sticks.
That's the perimenopause talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You always use that excuse.
So, bats also have crooked ears. That makes you feel a lot better, Lindsay.
See?
Thank you.
Lindsay's helping you out.
See, if I hadn't, now that I know that bats, I feel so much better.
And bats
No, I don't. What does that have to do with me?
They're cute little flying rodents.
I'm sorry that I'm so hyper. Okay.
Get back on task.
Okay, I'm going through perimenopause. It's starting. I have very irregular periods.
Oh my goodness, you really are sharing a lot. I gotta go.
And I have, you just threw me off. I have, but what the wild thing is, I have sometimes I have cramps like I'm in middle school. Also, I know I am almost 45. I know what PMS feels like. I know exactly what it feels like in my body. I will have PMS for like a day and a half every 10 days.
Every day and a half.
No, or it'll just come and go. My period might come, my period might not come, but I know that was PMS. Or and then I have those really big mood swings during my period. I don't want you guys to think
I feel like this might be too many details.
No, it's not.
No? Okay.
Ladies, will you tell Michael that we want to talk about this?
Maybe I should really, should I leave?
No.
Bye.
Don't be, are you afraid of me? No, I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of not acting out on
you are doing a good job.
The rage that I feel inside.
Megan is really good.
The emotional roller coaster that I am on. I look very serene.
You have a lot of self-control. You do.
Yes. Yeah, pregnancy would heal all of that, but I really can't get pregnant. I wish I could.
Good call.
This Megan is the sad thing is last year when I was starting this irregular period thing, I was like, hey, my period didn't come. Am I pregnant? And even though I have an IUD and my tubes are tied, but maybe I'm pregnant. And because I want to be, and I called my sister and I'm like, I'm going to go and get a pregnancy test because I might be pregnant. She's like, Megan, you're not pregnant. You're not pregnant. Welcome to, you're just getting old and you're going to miss your period sometimes. But I still got a pregnancy test.
You still wanted to know.
I wasn't pregnant.
But
I have irregular periods, and sometimes they don't come, and sometimes they visit me multiple times a month. What is going on? I have read up on this, so I have a very scientific explanation of what is happening in my body. You guys know when there's a store closing, and there's the people holding the signs everything must go. That's my ovaries right now, and they're trying to get rid of all of my hormones, and they're just dumping them into my bloodstream, which means it's actually more like some 1950s chemical plant who is not disposing of their toxic chemicals properly. My ovaries are like, hey, we don't need these anymore.
The good old days.
She's out of eggs pretty much. So we're just going to go ahead and dump all of these extra hormones that we've been using all these years all at once into her bloodstream. That's exactly what it feels like. So I'll just be sitting there and then I'm like, oh, why do I feel so sad and angry? Mixed up. I don't know. Okay, all that to be said.
Oh my goodness.
Roberta says Orphan Annie says, let her talk.
Oh.
Interesting. And Roberta says I can get it all out because they understand.
Okay.
And Orphan Annie says she's way past that at 72.
Have friends here.
Glad to hear we get past it. I'm not having hot swings.
Hot swings?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Hot swinging, baby.
No, I'm not having what are those called?
Hot flashes.
Hot flashes.
Even
yes.
I know what that's called.
I am freezing all the time, but I'm kind of always freezing. So, okay, all that to be said, there are a few oils that are definitely have always been in my arsenal to help me. And now they're I'm turning to them every day of my life.
Every day.
First is
every darn day.
Clary Calm. This is our monthly blend for women. Turns out it's the all the time blend for me right now. All the time blend. I put it on the bottom of my feet at night. And then I put socks on. Hot swings sound way more fun than hot flashes. Yes. After I take a bath at night and then I put the Clary Calm on the bottom of my feet and I put socks on. The socks will help because oils are light. and that's why you smell them. They lift off into the air. That's what you're smelling. That's why they're so strong smelling, because there's a lot of them in the air. But you don't want that to happen when you're trying to get them into your body. And so I put that on, and then I put socks to kind of hold the oil in so it'll absorb better.
Right.
Also, your dishwasher's done, Mike.
Oh.
At any point in the day, if I'm having cramps, I will roll this on over my ovaries on my back or on my belly. Totally works. Or if I'm just feeling the stress, I'll put on the back of my neck. I often will roll on the back of my neck and hold my hand over it, because once again, it helps it absorb the heat and just keeping it from going off into the air. PRDSJ says she's got to go. Hope we don't get too stressed out during the move. No, we're good.
Try.
We're good. It would help if I weren't in perimenopause, but you know what? I can handle this. I am strong. I don't know if he can handle this. No, I'm just kidding.
Definitely not.
So that's really, really helpful for me. And this is an oil that with 3 daughters, we have used a lot, and it's getting passed around the house quite often. I'm like, Eve, get over here. You need some Clary Calm. Love that oil. Can't imagine life without it. Did I just sound like I got verklempt?
Verklempt.
Verklempt.
It's verklempt.
That's just the way I say it. Okay. And then another thing I've noticed is that this will help bring down the intensity of all of those things I just talked about. But I still can feel kind of down in the dumps and a little foggy. Turns out this is all normal. But what I've found is I love any citrus oil. So I do turn to Citrus Bliss. And Lindsay is talking about, she said, yes, a classy lady told me about that, and I was able to get a hold of Clary Sage for my teenage daughter for her monthly times. We rubbed it over her lower abdomen, and it worked instantly. You guys, it's amazing. It's amazing miracle that plants can help us so much, but they do. So any citrus oil is very uplifting, and so I do use Citrus Bliss. But I especially love bergamot. I just feel like one of the things with the moodiness of hormones is you feel like ugly and uninteresting and like a loser. And so, you know what's really great for that? Have a YouTube channel and edit your own videos, because you're just really impressed with yourself. You're like, that was really funny. And wow, you look great in those pants. And like, wow, oh, I'm so glad. I'm sure everybody's really interested in what you have to say. That's a great frame of mind to be in when you're editing videos.
Yeah.
Anyways, bergamot's really great for that. I will put it in the diffuser. I will put it in my hands and smell it. And I will put it on my abdomen as well. But the oil that's really, really hitting the spot for me today and helping me feel uplifted is peppermint oil.
Peppermint. Ooh, I want some of that. I like peppermint.
Peppermint oil is so good.
I'll take it.
And when you mix it with a citrus oil like I just did with the bergamot, it's great with Citrus Bliss. It's really uplifting. Really is. And it helps me get out of that fog. And it makes me feel like energized. I don't know, man. And I was like, is that just me? It's funny how you can be drawn to an oil. And then I went and looked up what oils are helpful during perimenopause. And wouldn't you know it, citrus oils were there. Clary Sage was there. But so was peppermint. And I've been really drawn to it lately.
You mean Clary Calm?
Well, Clary Sage.
Right.
This was just like Clary Calm's doTERRA's blend with Clary Sage and other things that are great for hormones. But anyways, the peppermint's really hitting the spot for me. It makes me feel energized and uplifted. Makes me feel a little bit more clarity. And yeah, I guess the brain fog is a real thing. I mean, I didn't think it was a real thing, but it just cuts through all of that. And so those are the oils that I am using that are maybe out of the ordinary besides the ones I use for my skin or other things that we're dealing with at home. And so I thought I would share with you tonight these 5 oils and encourage you to get those oils out, smell them, see which one's hitting the spot for you that day, try them out, use them, let them bless your life, let them help you with what you're dealing with. And then you'll feel happy and I'll feel happy because we'll know that like I got you something good. Yeah. Also, if you don't have the app yet where you can look these things up, It is called Modern Essentials Plus. Let's see. Oh, look.
Menopause.
This is what I was looking up. It's the last
you
thing that was
go.
there. It's up on my screen already. And it has some oils in there. So it has lavender and orange, Roman chamomile, and cypress. Cypress I have used when I had a recent cycle that just was very heavy and not ending. And so I used cypress on my belly and it helped. It was amazing. It helped it stop. So anyways, those are the oils that I'm using lately. And that makes it sound like we're insane over here, but we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. We're fine. And the last thing that I do that really, really helps is I get in the kitchen and I cook or I bake. And it just makes me feel really, really good. And it makes everybody feel good because then they get delicious food.
Yes.
So I like that I said that was delicious. I just self-declared
it is
my
delicious.
food is delicious.
It's really good. Yeah, your food's always good.
All right, guys, ladies and gents, any questions? Anything you want to know before we sign off for the night?
And if you do want to get some, go to the link below. Once again, click on the mydoterra.com/Knorpp link. Click on become a member at the top of that page that you go to. And then you're going to be, it's like you're a wholesale member of doTERRA. You could put all these oils in your cart. What were they again, Megan? Serenity, Citrus Bliss, Peppermint, Clary, Calm, and Bergamot. And then you can open yourself a wholesale account or go to your account you already have and get some.
Get some.
Get
you
those
might
oils.
have some of those oils already. But
yeah. Okay, I guess no questions.
No, I guess not.
It's a quiet crowd.
Thanks.
It's Wednesday.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Wednesday
Lindsay
night.
said, thank you for sharing and being vulnerable. It helps this community.
Man, that little heart thing gets in the
More
way.
than you may ever know.
Oh, all right.
Thank
Sweet.
you. Well, if there are any other questions, we're gonna sign off.
So if you're watching this after the fact, just comment in the below.
Orphan Annie says she has the Modern Essentials Handbook. Is the app better? I like the book. I like books. I like paper books. If you didn't notice, that's why we have all these boxes here.
They're heavier though than these phones.
But I have my phone anytime I can look things up. It is updated too all of the time, and it's only $4. What's nice is if you have an old edition of the book, it might not have one of doTERRA's new oils in it that might help, but it's up to you.
Oh man, I just rubbed my face with my peppermint hands.
So you're feeling cold as ice.
My eyes.
Yeah, I like the book. I like books, but the app is great because it's cheaper and with you all the time. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Nancy Maxwell from England. Terry likes the book better. Least of these. Good night from Minnesota with love. EJ, great suggestions, especially this time of year. R&L Carver, missed it. Boo. Well, you
watch
can
the
go back and
replay.
watch the replay.
It saves it here, so you can watch it.
Yep.
Don't
was
worry.
Amazing. You're gonna want to watch the replay because it was amazing.
We were on like you wouldn't believe.
No. All right. Thanks, Lindsay.
Here, right. We're gonna end this. Okay. Bye-bye.
Good night.
See ya.